Hello, welcome to another episode of Tech Mods Creative Mode. I decided to start fucking around with this preset generator thing. So I've actually got quite an interesting world here. I've got allium lakes and then... Yeah, that's pretty cool, even the alliums go down. That's pretty cool though to have that. I also did some other stuff that I can't see. I probably could put the render distance higher. See if there's anything else. Oh, there's a lot of them. I don't know quite why. I don't think I actually specifically selected that. Either way though, that's cool. But I'm not going to worry too much about that for now. I do want to mess around with the super flat generator more though. Looking at some of the options, it does seem pretty fun. I never really messed around with that, so I'll be doing that. You know, I've got a lot of stuff to do, I guess. You know, I finally got to the point where I start to where I feel like the pace of mods coming out. Well, it's not necessarily the pace, but like, you know, like RF tools, Ender.io. I'm kind of comfortable and happy with them, so it's like, it's good. I mean, to be fair, RF tools has got loads of new stuff. R and tools control, but again, I mean that stuff. I may look at it, but I don't know. I'd like to be able to see if I can do like more. I just wanted to start doing things that I haven't really done before. One thing I've never actually done before is actually the very traditional thing, which is when people do. One thing I literally never do this, but I never do anything like this, where you go. We just have loads of these things in a row, and then you connect it to a capacitor. And then, yeah, and then you know have it go somewhere else. So what I'm going to do, I think. So the interesting thing about the actual beginning point, right, before any of this gets used, is that you're going to want. So say you've got a Stirling generator. You're going to want coal to find its way up here as well. So say there's some kind of way of, say you're getting stuff from a tree farm, you're going to want coal to find its way up here. So that's kind of interesting, isn't it? And then you want this to power all the ones below, like everything else in the actual base. So you want the power, you know, this could be anything really. This could be like an endogenic generator or like an extreme reactor. But it's got to be like the beginning point of the power. Now, if it's actually something which is based on yeah, so the coal will have to go in. So definitely you're going to want item conduits. So then the power perhaps will go. Let's just get this an empty one because I don't really want a full one. And how much? What is the cost of these things? Actually, I'm curious. Does need vibrant crystal, but it's not that bad. It's not that bad realistically. Realistically, you're going to be running off these things the whole time. So, you know, like I said, I've never. Now, isn't there a way to actually get it to say more than this? I was under the impression there was. Oh yeah, you do like that. So neutral, and then... Because I never really look at the face of this too much. But probably you want it on that, don't you? So you can actually see what the output is. So do it there, then I want to see the output here. So what I might like to do is do something, because what you would want to do is you would want to have the dimensional transceiver transferring the power. You want the dimensional transceiver basically, I mean I could even set up the whole thing, but basically the whole point of this is the dimensional transceiver. I'm going to be breaking these things. Isn't there a scythe for these? Yeah, I mean, why spawn them if you're just going to break them constantly? I don't know. Is that really? Oh, that's better. It's like an endless fucking game of break that. Oh yeah, and of course I made the. This is all quartz. I don't know. It's fun though. It's fun doing like a world that it doesn't feel like it's. It feels like it really is a custom world. So yeah, so the dimensional transceiver will be getting coal, and I think the thing is about this is I think that like the wireless stuff is actually kind of like good to do, right? Okay, so all the power will start from there and come down to here. But say we wanted to have the coal up there in the first place, what we might want to have. What I'm going to do is, do I have a bigger chest than this? What is that? No, that's that one. How does a creative chest actually work, I wonder? Can you just put one item in there, maybe? Yeah. Oh, sweet. That's actually exactly what I wanted. Okay. Alright. So what I would want, right, is that this is getting coal from a tree farm. And I'm not going to do this. I don't want to set up the tree farm. It's not really the point at the moment. So this would be sending items. This would just be extracting items straight into the dimensional transceiver. Now I don't actually use these things very often, or ever. In fact, I think I've ever used these. So this is going to be interesting. So say I want an item. Isn't that item? Let me just check that I'm not doing something incorrectly here. I just want to make sure I can access all the features of it, just for now. So that's redstone. That's fluids. Okay, so there's basically channels for everything. And then there's an additional channel. But if I just connect it, I think if I just connect it and don't have a filtering system, it should be alright. So this is the items, right? So I'd want to have an extra channel, right? Delete channel. Okay, so what? Yeah, okay. So this is going to be. What do I want to call this? It's an interesting question. Probably coal up. The thing about doing this stuff is that, yeah, because I see these dimensional transceivers as just being one discrete use rather than multiple. So we've got coal up. Cool. So the coal up is going to be sent into here. So then what I should be able to do is just pick it up from the other side, right? That would be what I imagine I can do. Let me just fill in this area a little more. I don't know why I decided to build. Sometimes it's just nice to, just to build something on a structure. So we'd have a dimensional transceiver here, and this and then this will just supply. And we'll just put some nice capacitors in there for now. You know what? I won't actually. I won't put that in there. And yeah, I'm not going to do things like this at all. See, the point is, I don't actually want this having any power. It's got some upkeep. Upkeep is 10 RF a tick. Max input output is 40,000. Okay, so I don't actually need that. So this is just going to be losing. Oh, it actually is losing quite slow, or quite fast. Well, it's not going to lose. It's not going to lose in the next. It will take at least 10 minutes, I'd assume. So it will give me time to do this. All right. So yeah. So now, would I want to make? Would I want to make these ones separate? But theoretically, I should just have to do that, right? And we just put a coal straight in from here. So on item, no? Oh, I'm surprised it's not going in. Why is that not going in? Because this has got no power. Oh yeah, I don't need to do that. I was thinking I don't need to do that at all. Yeah, you don't need to do that. None. Yeah, on none it should work fine. Okay. So it's not exactly very useful to... But it should go into the whole lot now, right? No, still nothing. Really? It's not even getting it. Why is it not getting it? Huh. Yeah, I don't understand that at all. Maybe I should just... What I might want to do is just check why it's... This should be able to extract, shouldn't it? Let's have a look now. Always got to remember like all the little things. No, still not. Okay. Is it something to do with this, maybe? Yeah, that should be coming out. Does it just not come out like that? Maybe it does. Maybe I have to use something. I need to use a... Maybe I have to use a... should I just try to use a transfer node to get it out? Maybe it wants that. I don't know. I need to... Huh. Hmm. I'm not sure it's getting it. Yeah, I'm really not sure it's getting it. Alright, it has got one. It managed to get a stack somehow. But it's not extracting yet. Why is that connected to this? I don't want that. I don't think that would have made any difference, but still. Do you actually have to set the extract side to do it? I don't think you do. Yeah, this should just be insert. Cool. Well, it's super slowly though. So did I actually need to do that? I bet I didn't. Let me just do this instead. Oh, they're completely full probably already. Yeah, it's completely solid. Okay, cool. So that's how I would do that. So say this I've just, yeah, I will put the octet because this is supposedly like the super duper generation, right? Obviously, it's not going to be amazing, but generating 80, but yeah, it's gonna be, you know, it's gonna be like 400 RF, which is not exactly, it's not exactly bad. But this has actually got no coal in it though. How did this one get no coal? There must be, I must have. Oh yeah. It does now. It's funny, it says it receives no items, but I just changed it. Cool. So yeah, so that's sort of, this is like the initial kind of setup. So if I had it like that, what I'd want to do then is I'd want to send the power into this thing. So I'd need to have another line. Wouldn't I need to have another line for the power then? That's the thing, I don't even need to have it like this really. This should be the same thing. Yeah. So I'd have it like that, and then this would be... So this would be getting the power, right? Well, we've only got 400 RF a tick, so in fact even the basic... Yeah, this is like approaching the limit of the very basic one. I see. Okay, this guy's completely full. I don't want that. So we'll just get rid of this. Let this one lose power. That's fine. So now we're going to do. I probably don't want it quite next to it. I'll just have like, I have it like here. I would do something, say, like this. Like that, maybe. I mean, I could put it right next to it. I could put it. Let's just, for the sake of it, just put it one close. I don't want to put it right next to it because I don't know. I just feel more comfortable not putting it right next to it. I think it's better. Best way to put it. I'm just trying to think, what's the best way to put this? I mean, if I put it right on top, it's going to directly feed into the bottom, isn't it? And I don't want that. Well, I do actually, don't I? I do want that because... yeah. Do I want that? Well, you would think if down... I mean, look, down here, right? There's going to be all sorts of... there's going to be all this shit here, right? We're going to want us to do all the stuff. You know. Like low cost stuff, right? With the alloy smelter. We're just going to want to smelt up. Alright, so say the task is this. I'll just make sure I know, you know, just use one. Okay, the task is that, right? I can't be fucked to do the whole lot. The task is going to be that. But here, when we can only get a basic down here. Right? So the task is going to need the power to come. I'll just do it one away just to avoid the on top thing, because this is going to be... I will do it eventually. So the power's going to come from here. So we're going to need this to receive the power. And it's going to make sense if it's constantly draining, right? Yeah, this is... I can see the limitations already of this. Because you see, if the power drains too fast than this... If the power drains too fast from this... This is why this is supposed to be the top tier system, you see, because... At any point, the top tier system can change. But you see, if the power became too much for this, I would then have to make another system like in parallel with this. Whereas what it should be is the top tier system would always be fine. Yeah. So yeah. So it would just be something simple like this, wouldn't it? You would just do this. This would be getting all the power. So what I would want would be... all the power is not going to go in here, so... So yeah, this would actually be quite... I think this is actually quite a good way to do it. So it'd be something like this, wouldn't it? And then you go there. Yeah, it'd be something like this. Right. So this... How is it getting that much? Oh, it's getting... So these will be... It's 400, but it's getting 990. Now it's 790. Okay, so what I would need to do is I would need to now set up a power channel. And this will be... sterling down, right? And then we want to send... So we want to send this power. Yeah. So is that all I need to do? If I then just put this... If I then just put this in here, will that then immediately receive it? Assuming that I've put on the receive, sterling down on the receive channel. Yeah, okay. That's pretty cool. And then it's simply a case of... It's actually quite good to have light blocks like this. They don't actually emit that much light. But I actually, this is actually something which the rest of... I mean, this is a bit... I can see how it's a bit stupid, a lot of it, but the other stuff is actually quite handy. So then it would just simply be a case of this, wouldn't it? Now, how does this round robin thing work? So what if I just did a very simple thing with the round robin? So the thing about alloy smelters is that if you do furnace, they'll only put in one item. So yeah, so the actual order of this, obviously I could go straight from here and do that. But you see the order of this would be like so, wouldn't it? That'd be how you'd want to do it there. And then can I just not facade. Oh, they are called facades. Is there not a way I can just do something with it? No, I have to just You know what? I'm not gonna focus on that too much. It's just it's I can't, it's not fun, to be honest. Okay, so this is going to be obviously this side here. So that should just go straight in now. So these are powering up. This is maintaining constant. Yeah, that's what I wanted, because that's something which I don't really, which I like. This is the point when you think yeah, I like that. Okay, so that's cool. So yeah, assume there's lots of facades here. Now, what if I did extract, and we will go for round robin mode. Let's see what happens. I'm just curious. So we're going to make sure the can I not just what even happened there when I did that? Okay. Ah, fuck. This is the one problem of being creative mode. Shit like that can sometimes happen. I don't know why it's always on this. Okay, I'll get to this in a sec. Okay, I think everything is right. Okay, we still got some of these guys. Okay. Okay, so we want to put them back in the chest. So in fact, what we're going to do is change them to in out. So we'll so how would you do the changing modes here? That's cool to have that there. I do wonder if it will. The thing is, there's no reason it should put the ingots in the wrong chest, is there? They might though. Let me just try for this one. So if I just put it on in out, and I put this one on in out, are they just gonna just keep on looping through it or what? No, they're not going anywhere, these guys. Okay. So it's not just extracting and then automatically putting it in there. Let's do insert green and extract green, right? What about that? So they are arriving there now. But are they going to go straight back in somewhere else, I wonder? No, they're not. Okay, that's cool. I didn't really realise that before. So if I just get rid of everything, all the ingots should just arrive in here with nothing leaving, right? And that's it. Okay, I don't think I did the one on the right. Forget about that though. Yeah, so it's not trying to put it back in because it knows. Okay, all right. Yeah, I was just wondering about that particular issue. But anyway, so yeah, I could set up this just to finish off the episode here. So yeah, so just extract always active, and then yeah, because you see I extract on green there. All right. So just to check this one, so in out like that. So in out. Oh, that one hasn't actually even got an extract on it. Huh. What? Oh, that's probably why it's not extracting. Okay. But yeah, that is the way, isn't it? You just do in, out, and then you just put always active. And then it will insert on green and then extract on green. This one will insert on green. But even though it's set to always active, it knows not to put in the ingots back in, basically. That's the thing, isn't it? That's the thing which I didn't quite understand before. So even if, so we do in, out, always active, in, out, always active, in, out, always active. We're never going to get to a point. Oh, we did get to a point. Okay, that doesn't work like I thought then. So it does put the ingots back in. Okay, so that's good to know. I was thinking that I'm sure it doesn't work like that. So the only way I could do that then, yeah, the only other way to do that would be is if on the extract we extract it to a color that won't be inserted. So we do brown, extract brown, extract brown, right? Then when it gets to the next stage, So you see they're not going to come out now because it's only extracting the green stuff. Oh no, they are coming out because I haven't filtered it. Interesting. I feel like it was working at one point there, though. Yeah, the ingots are not coming out. It's interesting. There does seem to be some knowledge about what's going on here. Like, what about this? Not that. Oh yeah, I didn't change it, did I? And what about these? Are these going to leave? Yep. So yeah, so you do have to either filter it. So yeah, there's different ways to look at this. Yes, I mean, how would you do that without filter though? I feel like it was working better before. I don't know. I'm going to leave it there anyway. I think probably. I mean, there's a reason why the filters are there. So this, but there's still, it's always going to be interesting to see how to like do this sort of stuff. I mean, the point is the main reason of this episode is I just wanted to see the dimensional transceiver and stuff like that. Anyway, thanks for watching.